This is the Leitmotif and Movement Podcast, a father and son's journey into the vast worlds of music. I am your host, Mike Ficklin, and joining me on this epic musical journey is my son,
Michael Ficklin.
This show is dedicated to the discussion of music and introducing Michael to music from the past and present. We discuss music mainly from the genres of rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. We also, from time to time, dive into film and video game scores, and we sprinkle in some surprises along the way. Michael, what have you been listening to this week?
I have not listened to anything.
Nothing other than what was assigned for this episode?
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
Other
Other than the fact that you've been sick last week?
That was the main reason.
Just haven't been much in the mood to listen to music?
No.
Fair enough. It happens. I've listened to a few things that I thought I would talk about here. First thing I listened to was a band called Beyond the Bridge with their album The Old Man and the Spirit. This was the only record ever released from this German prog metal band, originally formed in 1999. The record was released in 2012, and following the passing of producer and primary contributor Simon Oberender, the band ended. But they left us with this amazing ride of a concept record. The record tells the tale of an old man as he reaches the final stages of his life. Reflecting on his life, he still is searching for the meaning of his own existence. And as he cries out, the spirit hears him and descends. She offers him a trade. She will offer the old man all of the knowledge she had gained in all the years of her immortal existence in exchange for all the emotions he's gone through in his existence, since she cannot experience emotion. The album reminds me very much of something Arion might do, featuring two singers, Herbie Langens and Delenya Marr, each playing the roles of the old man and the spirit. It's a roller coaster of a ride, and well worth taking the time to listen to multiple times. Musically, the album feels huge and sweeping. If you like big rock metal operas, you're gonna love this. This is my pick of the episode. Something else I listened to was an album called The Frail Tide by a band called Bellacore. This was the first time I've ever actually sat down and listened to an entire record from this Australian melodic death metal band, and I wasn't disappointed. Doom-laden and heavy as hell, with a very Opeth-esque progressive sound mixed in for good measure. Flawlessly incorporating acoustic passages, piano, and even a touch of flute. No clean vocals can be found here. I came away from listening to this ready to hear more from these guys. I will definitely be digging into more of their discography. Also listened to the 3 new songs from Cloudkicker under a collection titled Things You Can't Change. I had almost lost hope that Ben Sharp would ever return to his Cloudkicker project. I was so surprised and happy to see that he's started to release new music as Cloudkicker again. If you've never heard Cloudkicker before, you're in for a treat. I would describe the sound as post-metal. Ben has released 3 new singles over the last few weeks, and they all fall under this collection. The first song he released was actually called Things You Can't Change, but he's released the subsequent singles under that as well. The description of this on his Bandcamp page kind of denotes that he's not sure how many songs will be released for this, but I'm going to enjoy the ride while it lasts. These new songs hit all the right spots. If you love instrumental post-metal with big soundscapes and heavy guitars, you're going to love this. The last thing I wanted to talk about, I listened to Atreyu's The Curse 2025. This is a complete re-recording of their 2004 record, The Curse, featuring their current lineup. It was done to celebrate the band's 20th anniversary. For those like me that enjoyed the original version of the album, you will find a much cleaner and sharper sounding record. The band does a good job of showing its growth over the last 20 years. Mark Porter McKnight does an admirable job on the screaming vocals, in my opinion. It's certainly not original vocalist Alex Varkatzis, but I think Mark brings his own flavor to the songs. I think this re-recording does a fantastic job of honoring the original. And hey, you can always go back and revisit the original if you like. The band is not trying to revise its history. They set out to honor it, and I believe that they succeeded. Michael, do you have anything else before we move on?
You know.
No? All right. So we will move on to the Art of Discovery. This is a segment where we go in and take a listen to bands that maybe are unsigned or just not getting the amount of love that we think they should get. Got a great collection of bands for you for this segment. We're going to kick things off with a death and doom band from Indiana. This is Mother of Graves with their song Shatter the Visage. And once again, that was Mother of Graves with their song Shatter the Visage. This comes from their record titled The Periapt of Absence. You can purchase their music from their Bandcamp page, motherofgraves.bandcamp.com. Michael, that instrumental breakdown mid-song is sick, man. It is so good.
It was amazing. Well done.
Yes, absolutely well done. And these guys are from Indiana, man. We may have to go try and check these guys out.
I think this gets my recommendation of the show.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that instrumental breakdown was awesome.
Just sick. Yeah. Good stuff.
Wow.
All right. Our next song is from a trip rock band that described themselves as the soundtrack for the eternal fall in your soul. This is Eve After Fall with their song All I Need.
Saturday at 5, I take my car for a nice trip. Enjoy the sunset standing on the cliff. Gentle wind pierces my clothes. I feel strength in every cell. The memories of my past prevent me just to know who I am and where is my birthplace. What were these strange people? They held religious rites. I was there.
And once again, that was Eve After Fall with their song All I Need. And that comes from their record titled Endless Trip. You can purchase their music from their Bandcamp page, eveafterfall.bandcamp.com. Michael, I really enjoy the atmosphere and the ambiance off that song. It is super cool. It kind of reminds me of a cross of like the Sundays and the Cure.
That was just awesome. Well done. Vocals were good.
Trying to say atmosphere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
Yeah. Ethereal, haunting, melancholic, great stuff.
Yep.
All right, our final band for the segment is a heavy metal band out of California. This is Haunt with their song Not the Same. And once again, that was Haunt with their song Not the Same. That comes from their forthcoming record titled Ignite. You can purchase their music from their Bandcamp page at haunthenation.bandcamp.com. Michael, that song kicks all kinds of ass.
It does.
Yeah, man. The musicianship is top notch. Their sound kind of reminds me of like a throwback to old school, like 80s heavy metal. It's so good. Well done.
Amazing.
Michael, anything else to say on this before we move on?
I do not.
All right, well, we would like to thank Mother of Graves, Eve After Fall, and Haunt for allowing us to play a song on the segment. If you would like to have your music played on the show, please feel free to reach out to us via email, lightmovepod@gmail.com, or reach out to us on our social media. We would love to check out your music, and if we dig what we hear, we'd love to play it on the show. All right, moving on to our main topic of the episode, we're breaking down Ozzy Osbourne's 1980 release, Blizzard of Oz. Blizzard of Oz was the debut studio album, solo album, I should say, from English heavy metal singer Ozzy Osbourne. Was released on September 12th, 1980 in the UK, and on March 27th, 1981 in the US. In 2017, Blizzard of Oz was ranked 9th on Rolling Stone's list of 100 greatest metal albums of all time. It reached number 8 peak position in the Canada Top Albums CDs chart. On the UK Albums chart, it reached number 7, and on the US Billboard 200, it reached number 21. It's reached 5 times platinum status in the United States, Michael. That means it's sold over 5 million copies. Insane. And mind you, Ozzy had just been released from Black Sabbath in 1979, the year before this album was released. So the fact that he recovered so quickly and put together a band and got right back out there, amazing stuff. And for it to be as good as it actually is. Let's take a look at the personnel on this record. We, of course, have Ozzy Osbourne on lead vocals. We've got the amazing, late, great Randy Rhoads on guitars. We've got Bob Daisley on bass guitar. We've got Lee Kerslake on drums and Don Airey on keyboards. And we'll go ahead and start in with our track-by-track analysis. We'll kick things off with track number 1. This is I Don't Know. Michael, what do you have on this?
The fun fact. This song is the 4th highest played song on the album, with 19 million plays.
I believe it. I do believe that this was one of the more popular songs to come from this album. So yeah, I believe it. What do you got on this?
I like the riff that opens up this song. It's just amazing. Then it gets in, and those drums are awesome on the album. They may not be shown as like talented, like I don't know how to express it, but it may not be heard as much, but you can definitely tell the drums are there. Vocals are great. Just a great song.
Yeah. This song is an absolute banger. The sounds of Randy Rhoads' guitar hits you in the face. A gritty, thick, tasty guitar riff, followed by the sounds of Ozzy's piercing vocals cutting through. I cannot understate how much I enjoy Rhoads' guitar work on this song. The mellow, laid-back section around mid-song is so good. It kind of has a light, airy feel to it. Then there's that nasty guitar solo around 3.5 minutes in. It's absolutely killer. Ozzy's vocal work is so good on this. You can almost feel his anxiety with every delivery of the lyrics in the chorus. Bob Daisley's bass work is very good on this. Just a terrific bass sound. Together with Lee Kerslake's drums, they absolutely hold down the rhythm section. This song would become Ozzy's second most performed song. Lyrically, the song is touching on Ozzy's sense of confusion and worry about his future after being kicked out of Black Sabbath. Such a damn good song. Michael, do you have anything else on this one?
I do not.
Okay. We'll move right along to track number 2. This is one that almost needs no introduction. This is Crazy Train. Michael, what do you have on this?
So, this song is Ozzy's biggest song on Spotify. Guess how many plays it has?
Has it reached the billion mark?
Has not.
How about the 900 million mark?
Closer.
850 million.
Close. It was 831 million.
Yep. I totally believe it. You can't escape this song.
The opening to the song is amazing. The riff is just even more amazing. The vocals, great. Drums are amazing. Just all around amazing song.
Had you ever heard this song before
Yes.
you listened to the record? Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't know the name of the song or who sung it.
Who it was by?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't escape it. I promise that even if you don't like or listen to rock or metal music, you know this song. You've picked it up through cultural osmosis. You hear this in sports venues, music
Big
venues.
words.
You hear it sampled in hip-hop music. It's so instantly recognizable right from the get-go, with Ozzy's now iconic shouting of "all aboard." This followed by the syncopated bass and drum riffs from Daisley and Kerslake. The guitar riff is equally recognizable. Rhodes' guitar riff to open the song goes so hard, and it's just as iconic. The main guitar riff on this song is so catchy. Something easy to bob your head to. Ozzy's vocal work here is so good. How can you not find yourself singing along? Rhodes' guitar solo around the halfway point will melt your face. It's so damn satisfying. Lyrically, this song seems to be about the Cold War and the fear of nuclear annihilation that existed during the time period. It also touches on politicians manipulating the populace. Really damn good song. Michael, what else do you have on Crazy Train?
Just an amazing song. It makes sense why it's instant recognizable.
Yeah, definitely makes sense why it's his most popular song for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll move on to track number 3. This is Goodbye to Romance. Michael, what do you have on this one?
So this song is their third most popular song on this album.
No kidding? This one?
Yes.
Wow. That catches me by surprise. Okay.
Guess how many plays it has?
Oh, I don't know. 300, 400 million?
Nope.
Higher?
Lower. Way lower.
90 million.
Lower.
Okay. What is it?
20 million. One more million more than I don't know.
So hold on. This is the third most listened to song on the record, but it only
Yes.
has 20 million listens?
Yes.
That doesn't bode well for the rest of the record. All right,
There,
well, let's hear what do you got on this?
the song has pretty good drum work, good riff. The vocals are good, and the feeling in this song is kind of depressing.
It is. It's kind of a sad, melancholic song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you like Ozzy's vocals on this?
Yeah, I had said his vocals were pretty good.
Yeah. This is a ballad, and it's a good spot for it after two hard-rocking songs. Daisley's bass work on the song is fantastic. In fact, I think it really carries the song. Rhodes' guitar work here is more subdued on this for the most part. He does get a bit of a solo around the halfway point. Ozzy's vocals are laden with sorrow and melancholy. You can hear the hurt, but you can also feel his sense of optimism and hope for his future. Lyrically, it's about Ozzy saying goodbye to Black Sabbath and about looking forward to what the future holds. It's a solid ballad. Michael, anything else on Goodbye to Romance?
I do not.
Okay, so we will move right along to track number 4. This is D. Michael, what do you have on this?
The riff on the song's pretty good. It's just instrumental. I don't really have anything on it.
Out of curiosity, where's it rank on Spotify?
Oh, I need to do. Go ahead.
Okay.
I need to count.
Yeah. So, like Michael said, this is an instrumental. It's an acoustic guitar piece by Randy Rhoads. It's a really pretty piece of music, but it is very short. It does show off Rhoads' gift for melody. Not much else to really say about this one. Did you find what you were looking for?
It is sixth.
It is 6th?
Yes. On the
Interesting.
record.
Okay.
With 5,678,000.
Okay. All right, so we'll move on to track number 5. This is Suicide Solution. Michael, what do you have on this?
So, let's start out with a fun fact. This is the 5th most played song on the album. Take a guess what the plays are.
Yeah, I gotta imagine it's probably like 4 or 5 million.
No. Higher.
I don't know, 10 million?
Higher.
15 million.
Add 2 million to that.
Okay.
17,135,000.
Okay.
The riff to this song to open it is just amazing. The vocals are good, and the drums are even more great. It's just a great song.
Yeah, this song has a bit of a bluesy feel to it. There's the addition of some keyboards from Don Airey on this song. I think the keys give it an additional sort of trippy vibe. Ozzy's vocal work is again fantastic on this. Daisley and Kerslake again do a great job holding down the rhythm section. I really enjoy the main guitar riff on this song. Rhoads doesn't get to be overly flashy on this, but he doesn't need to be for this song to work. Lyrically, Osbourne had stated in 1991 that this was written about the alcohol-related death of AC/DC's Bon Scott in 1980. However, in 2002, Bob Daisley stated he wrote it about Ozzy. So, a mystery to be solved.
It will never be solved.
It's probably not going to be solved now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Michael, anything else to say on Suicide Solution?
No.
Okay. So now we'll move on to track number 6. This is Mr. Crowley. Michael, what do you have on this?
So, this is the second biggest song on the album. Take a guess what it's at.
I have no idea.
Just say guess.
I don't remember what the number 1 was, so...
The number 1 was at 831 million.
I don't know, maybe 600 million?
Lower.
What is it?
109 million.
That is a crime. This is... yeah, that's a crime. Well, I'll get into it here in a minute. What do you got?
The opening to the song is just amazing. The vocals are also great. Just an awesome song. It is a crime against humanity that it doesn't have at least 500 million plays.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal song. And it's my personal favorite song on the record. I love the way this song opens up with the really spooky keyboards. It's very reminiscent to the pipe organ work that you hear in the Phantom play in the Phantom of the Opera musical. I love Ozzy's vocal delivery on this song so much. The cadence and phrasing is so catchy. I love the way he delivers the first few words, and then the band contributes music that plays right along with the phrasing. Rhodes is killer on this song. Gets two absolutely iconic and killer guitar solos on this one. The main riff is so good. Lyrically, this song is about English occultist Aleister Crowley. Specifically, Ozzy was inspired after reading Crowley's book, The Diary of a Drug Fiend. Readers of Guitar World magazine ranked the first guitar solo on the song the 28th best guitar solo of all time back in 2011. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
The song was ranked 23rd on a list of greatest heavy metal songs of all time in a poll conducted by Gibson Guitars. Absolutely iconic song. Those two guitar solos from Rhodes, absolutely face-melting, man. Your first time hearing this was not Ozzy, though. Your first time hearing this was the cover that Jack Black and the kids did in tribute to Ozzy.
I'm pretty sure I've heard it before that.
Really? Where have you heard it before?
Just sound familiar.
Okay. Interesting.
It's kind of the same thing with Crazy Train.
Yeah, but Crazy Train is definitely one of those songs that you can't escape. Better. I don't remember hearing Mr. Crowley like on the radio a lot or anything like that, or, playing at a sports venue. Interesting. Do you have anything else on Mr. Crowley?
I do not.
Okay. So we'll move on to track number 7. This is No Bone Movies. Michael, what do you got on this?
Interesting song name. I just gotta put that out. Good opening riff and great vocals. That's all I have to say there.
You have nothing else to say about this at all?
I guess I can say it as it is ninth on the most played song on the album. 4,952,000.
Fair enough. Yeah. If there's a weak spot on this album, this is it, in my opinion. Musically, this very much feels like a classic 80s hard rock song. The lyrics are silly. Ozzy does a good job with his delivery of them, but they are just compared to the other songs on the record. Rhodes does get a pretty good guitar solo around the halfway point. The main guitar riff is a good driving riff backed by the driving bass line from Daisley and booming drums from Kerslake. The band kind of jams the closing moments of the song, which I do enjoy. Lyrically, this song was written about Daisley's dislike of adult films. It was originally intended to only be used as a B-side, but was added to the record in order to give drummer Lee Kerslake a songwriting credit. Okay, there's your credit. Congrats. It's just, yeah.
There.
Yeah.
With,
Michael, anything else to say about No Bone Movies? It's your favorite, right?
Please, delete this. Make it, at least change your name.
All right, so we'll move on to track number 8. This is Revelation, Mother Earth. Michael, what do you have on this?
So, this song is the 8th played song on the album at 5,059,000.
And apropos enough, it happens to be track number 8. Go figure.
The opening to the song is good. The vocals are amazing. The drums and the riff is just great. There's just the guitar riffs on this album is just greatness. Best way to put it.
Yeah, the late, great Randy Rhoads was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, Revelation Mother Earth is a melancholic ballad. You can hear the impassioned and emotional pleas in Ozzy's vocal performance. The addition of the bells in the song give it a sort of apocalyptic feel. I really enjoy the keyboard solo towards the back half of the song. It's a really pretty section. Rhoads does get to rock out a bit towards the end of the song. It's a pretty good way to close this one out. Lyrically, this song discusses climate change and the environmental damage caused by humanity. Out of curiosity, Michael, did you pick that up when listening to the song?
Nope.
Nope. Do you have anything else on Revelation?
I do not.
All right. So we'll move on to track number 9. This is Steal Away the Night. Michael, what do you have on this?
This is the 7th most played song on the album.
I could see it.
At 5,624,000.
Okay.
The opening to the song is amazing. The vocals and drums and that riff are just crazy awesome. Just amazing song.
Yeah, the end of the previous song leads perfectly into the beginning of this one. This is actually the final song on the original release of the record.
Oh.
We're back with the hard rock riffs. Love the main guitar riff from Randy Rhoads. Again, Kerslake and Daisley do a tremendous job in the rhythm section. Ozzy's vocals are fantastic on this. Rhoads' guitar solo just rips. This song just flat out kicks ass. Outstanding way to close out the record. Lyrically, this song is about an intense and spontaneous love story. Michael, I know that's exactly why you love this song so much. Nothing to say?
I said no.
Do you have anything else on Steal Away the Night?
Dude.
Okay. So we'll move into the final track. This is track number 10. You looking at me, looking at you, looking back at me, staring through the mirror, through your eyes, all that stuff. Michael, what do you got on this one?
Wait, what?
What you got?
I think you over-exaggerated the album name. Not the album name, the song name.
Only slightly.
Slightly? You added like 10 billion words to it. This song is the 10th most played song on the album with 3,779,000. Just an awesome opening riff and amazing drums to come with it. The vocals are great and a great album closer.
Yeah, this is the bonus song included on the 2002 reissue of Blizzard of Oz. This is another really good song. Good enough to have been included on the original release, in my opinion. It's a good hard rocker. I want to point out Daisley's excellent bass work on this. Obviously, Rhoads is doing his thing as well. He's got a great guitar solo around the halfway point. Ozzy's vocal performance on this one is really good as well. I love the little inflections he puts on his voice during the verses. The chorus vocal melody is so catchy. Lyrically, this is about a couple that is struggling to communicate with each other. Their relationship has become strained and distant. Michael, do you have anything else on You Looking at Me, Looking at You?
I do not.
All right. So with that said then, we're going to get into our final thoughts and our overall album ratings out of 5. Michael, go ahead and give us your final thoughts and your album rating.
This album was pretty good, especially coming right off of Ozzy getting kicked out of Black Sabbath. That was just amazing. That
Hell of
he
a way to
was-
rebound, right?
Yeah. There is like one song that is very questionable.
Is this your inside?
Hey, you're stealing my jokes. I'm still gonna have to give it a 5 out of 5. Amazing.
5 out of 5 from Michael.
And rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
100%, man. Rest in power. For me, despite its flaws, it's still a perfectly executed debut solo effort for Ozzy, having just been ousted from Black Sabbath the year before and unsure of himself. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. The band around him is absolutely superb. Bob Daisley, Lee Kerslake, Don Airey, and the incomparable Randy Rhoads absolutely bring it. For me, Daisley and Rhoads really stand out. Daisley's bass work is so good, holding down the low end effortlessly, keeping the rhythm going and enabling Randy Rhoads to show us his skills on the guitar. To say Rhoads' guitar work is legendary on this record would be an understatement, vastly underselling the gifted songwriting and prowess that he puts on display. Ozzy's vocal performance on this record is iconic and legendary as well. His choices on songs like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, and You Looking at Me, Looking at You show how gifted of a singer he is. Ozzy proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was here to stay, a metal legend reborn. This record gets 5 out of 5 from me as well. And that takes us to our question for the audience. What is your favorite track on Blizzard of Oz and why? Bonus question. What are some of your favorite Ozzy songs and or memories?
And an extra bonus question. What song do you think is my favorite song on this album?
Can't wait to get some of the responses on this. Michael, anything else to say before we close up?
Nope.
Okay. So now we'll move on to our segment called Can't Wait. This is new music coming soon. Michael, dare I ask?
No.
Slacker.
Okay.
For me, on August 15th, the new record from Chevelle, Bright as Blasphemy, drops. On August 22nd, Deftones drops their new record, Private Music, and Pliny drops a live record titled Live in North America, so I'm looking forward to both of those as well. And recently announced, on October 17th, An Abstract Illusion will drop their new record, The Sleeping City. And on October 31st, Trivium drops their new EP, Struck Dead. Michael, anything else before we move on? All right. We'll move into our listener feedback segment. We did get one piece of listener feedback. This is regarding episode 27's question for the audience, which was, what is your favorite song off of Black Sabbath's Paranoid? Mindfield on Facebook says, the whole album is amazing. My current favorite is War Pigs. Excellent selection. All right, and now we'll move into our final segment. This is Michael's journey, discovering a song from the past. And this time we're going to get Michael's thoughts on Simple Minds' Don't You Forget About Me. This was released as a single in 1985. It was written and composed by the record producer Keith Forsey and guitarist Steve Schiff for the film The Breakfast Club. Simple Minds actually initially declined to record this. They wanted to do their own material, but ended up accepting it after several other acts also declined. Don't You Forget About Me became a breakout hit for Simple Minds, an iconic song and a 1980s anthem. The single reached number 1 in the United States and Canada, becoming Simple Minds' biggest hit in the United States. It also reached number 7 on the UK singles chart and reached the top 10 in charts around the world. And with that said, Michael, what do you have on this?
I like the beat on this song. Vocals are amazing. Just makes sense why it's a classic, and it deserves everything it gets awarded.
Deserves all the acclaim. It's a really good song. I love this song for a couple of reasons. One of them is because I love the 1985 film The Breakfast Club, where the song comes from. The other reason I love it is because it's so hooky. The vocal performance from Jim Kerr is so memorable, and it just pulls you in. It begs you to sing along. Then there's the iconic keyboard riffs courtesy of Charlie Burchill and Mick McNeil. The lyrics are clearly inspired by the film, but I think there's something everyone can relate to. That sense of wanting to belong, of wanting acceptance. There's more to our individual stories if only asked. Get to know me, and you might find we're not so different. We have things in common. This song lives rent-free in my head. An undeniable 80s iconic pop classic. I love this song. Michael, let's get your rating out of 5.
I am going to give this a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 from Michael. All right. So, Michael, up next on your journey, we're going to check out Billy Ocean's Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car.
What?
I'm telling you right now, you're going to like this. And for our main topic next episode, it's our 1-year anniversary, Michael. Can you believe it?
No, hooray, though.
It doesn't seem like we've been doing it this long. I mean, it feels like only yesterday that we got started, really.
It feels like just yesterday you were looking for, things for the profile picture for the band, the
right?
podcast.
Do you remember helping me pick out the image and stuff that we ultimately went with for our logo?
Yep.
Yeah, so for our 1-year anniversary show, I thought it would be fun for Michael to go back and revisit his top 5 records of all time, especially given how much music he's listened to over the last year and been introduced to. I'm very curious if this has changed from when we started to now. Plus,
I have been introduced to 28 albums.
28 albums plus the stuff that you've just picked up by yourself along the way.
Plus the concerts we've gone to see, plus the art discovery, plus everything, man.
You've had your mind way opened up. On top of that, we're also going to have Michael revisit a few of the records that he wasn't so crazy about on first listen. So we're going to see if his thoughts have changed a bit on some of these on a re-listen. We hope you'll come and take a listen and have a good time with us for our 1-year anniversary show. It should be a lot of fun. And with that said, we want to hear from you. We will read your emails and messages on the show. We have only one request: keep them clean. There are several ways to contact us. You can email us at lightmovepod@gmail.com. You can also reach us on several social media platforms: Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads. Details on how to connect with us are in the show notes. We are part of the SPDM Crew Podcast Network. Check out all of the podcasts on the network by visiting spdmcrew.com.
If you like the show, subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting platform and share with your friends and family. We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a variety of other platforms. We are also on YouTube. Can't find us on your chosen platform? Shoot us a message and let us know. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This helps us be found in the algorithm. Make them good and we'll read them on the air. Are you in a band and you'd like for us to check you out and possibly drop a recommendation on the show? Shoot us a message. We'd love to check you out and give you a shout. We'd like to thank you very much for listening to the Leitmotif and Movement podcast.
Take care and enjoy music.